Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Conversation Journal, the podcast where real conversations help you learn real English. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. How are you doing today, Sarah?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, Mike. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm great. I'm really excited about today's topic.
Me too. It's something everyone needs to know.
Absolutely. But before we jump in, let's remind our listeners to hit that subscribe button.
Yes, please do. Subscribe to English Conversation Journal. And don't forget to click the like button if you enjoy our episodes.
And share this podcast with anyone who's learning English. Your support means everything to us.
It really does. Okay, Mike, shall we get started?
Let's do it. So what's our topic for today?
Today we're talking about how to answer the question, "Tell me about yourself."
The classic question. Everyone hears this at some point.
They do. In job interviews, on the first day of class, when you meet new friends.
It's everywhere. And honestly, it can be a little intimidating.
Oh yes, I agree. Sometimes people don't know where to begin.
Exactly. So today, we're going to break it down and make it simple.
And natural. We want it to feel comfortable.
Perfect. So, Sarah, why don't you start? Tell me about yourself.
Oh, okay. My turn first. Well, let's start with the basics. My name is Sarah. S-A-R-A-H.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Mike. M-I-K-E.
Great to meet you too, Mike. So, the next thing people usually want to know is, where are you from?
Good point. I'm originally from Australia.
Australia? Oh, wow. That's so far away. I'm from the United Kingdom.
The UK. Fantastic. Do you still live there?
No, actually. I moved to Ireland a few years ago. I live in Dublin now.
Dublin is a beautiful city. Very lively.
It is. I love it here. What about you? Do you still live in Australia?
No, I moved to New Zealand. I've been here for about 5 years now.
Oh, New Zealand. I've heard it's absolutely stunning.
It really is. Mountains, beaches, everything. So, we've covered names and where we're from. What comes next?
Well, we could talk about what we do, our jobs or studies.
Right. The big question. What do you do, Sarah?
I'm a language coach. I help people improve their English speaking skills.
Oh, that's a wonderful job. Very rewarding, I imagine.
It is. I love seeing people gain confidence. What about you, Mike?
I am a software developer. I work with computers and programming.
Ooh, that sounds quite technical.
It can be, but I enjoy solving problems. It's like a puzzle every day.
Ah, I like that way of thinking about it. Do you work from home or in an office?
I work from home most days. Sometimes I go to the office for meetings. You?
I work from home too. I have a small office space here. It's very convenient.
It is. Though sometimes I miss the social aspect of an office.
True. That's why podcasts like this are nice. We get to connect.
Exactly. Okay, so we have name, location, and job. Should we talk about family?
Yes, family is always a good topic. Do you have any siblings, Mike?
I do. I have 2 sisters. They're both younger than me.
Oh, so you're the oldest. That's a big responsibility.
It was when we were kids. Now we're all adults, so it's different. What about you?
I have one brother. He's older than me by 3 years.
An older brother. Did he look out for you growing up?
He did. We were very close. Still are, actually. We talk on the phone every week.
Oh, that's lovely. Family connections are important.
They are. Do your sisters live in Australia still?
One does. The other one moved to Canada. She loves the snow.
Canada. Very different from Australia.
completely different. But she's happy there, so that's what matters.
Absolutely. Now, I have to ask, do you have any pets?
I do. I have a dog named Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, what kind of dog is he?
He's a golden retriever, very energetic and always happy.
Golden retrievers are beautiful dogs, very friendly.
He is. He greets everyone like they're his best friend. Do you have any pets?
I have two cats. Their names are Milo and Oscar.
Oh, two cats. That must keep you busy.
Not really. They're quite independent. They spend most of the day sleeping.
That sounds like typical cat behavior.
It is. They're very low maintenance. Perfect for my lifestyle.
Dogs and cats. We're covering all the bases here.
We are. So, Mike, let's talk about interests. What do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, good question. I enjoy several things. I like to go hiking on weekends.
Hiking. That makes sense. New Zealand has incredible trails.
It does. The scenery is breathtaking. I also enjoy reading.
Ooh, what kind of books do you read?
Mostly science fiction and mystery novels. I like stories that make me think.
Oh, those are great genres. Very engaging. I love reading too.
What do you like to read?
I prefer biographies and travel books. I like learning about real people and places.
Ah, that's interesting. It probably helps with your language coaching too.
It does. I learn about different cultures and perspectives. What else do you enjoy?
I like cooking. I try new recipes every weekend.
Oh, a hobby and a useful skill. That's perfect.
It is. Plus, it's relaxing. What about you? Any other hobbies?
I love photography. I take photos whenever I travel.
Oh, photography is a wonderful hobby. Do you share your photos anywhere?
Just with friends and family. I'm not professional or anything.
Still, it's a great way to capture memories.
It is. I also enjoy going to the theater, plays, musicals, that sort of thing.
Oh, the theater. Very cultural.
Dublin has excellent theaters. I try to go at least once a month.
That sounds like a nice routine. So, we've talked about hobbies. Should we discuss favorites?
Yes, let's do that. Favorite foods, colors, things like that.
Perfect. Sarah, what's your favorite food?
Oh, that's difficult. I love so many foods, but if I have to choose, I'd say sushi.
Sushi. Excellent choice. Raw fish and rice. Very fresh and healthy.
Exactly. What's your favorite food?
I think mine is Mexican food. Tacos, burritos, all of it.
Oh, Mexican food is delicious. Very flavorful.
It is. I love the combination of spices. Okay, favorite color?
My favorite color is purple. It's elegant and calming.
Ah, purple is a nice color. Mine is orange.
Orange. That's energetic and bright.
It is. It reminds me of sunsets and autumn. What's your favorite season?
I love spring. Everything is blooming and fresh. Yours?
I prefer autumn. The weather is perfect. Not too hot, not too cold.
Good answer. Now, how about favorite music?
Oh, I listen to a lot of different music, but I especially love jazz.
Jazz. That's sophisticated.
It's relaxing to listen to while I work. What about you?
I like pop music and classical music. Depends on my mood.
Ah, that's a nice variety. Pop for energy, classical for relaxation.
Exactly. You understand me perfectly.
Haha, this has been great. We're learning so much about each other.
We are, and I hope our listeners are learning how to talk about themselves too.
That's the goal. You know, you don't need to say everything at once.
Right. Just pick a few topics that feel natural for the situation.
Exactly. If you're in a professional setting, talk about your job and skills.
And if you're at a social event, talk about your hobbies and interests.
The key is to be authentic and comfortable.
Absolutely. People respond well to genuine conversation.
And remember, it's okay to keep your answers short at first.
Yes, you can always add more details if the person asks follow-up questions.
That's how real conversations work, back and forth.
Exactly. It's not a speech, it's a dialogue.
Great point. Should we practice one more time?
Sure, let's do a quick example. Pretend we just met.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Mike, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you too.
So, Sarah, tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from the UK, but I live in Dublin now. I work as a language coach, and in my free time, I love photography and going to the theater. What about you?
I'm from Australia originally, but I live in New Zealand now. I'm a software developer, and I enjoy hiking and cooking. Oh, and I also have a dog named Charlie.
Oh, that's wonderful. A hiking dog owner who cooks. You sound like an interesting person.
Thank you. And you sound creative and cultured.
See how easy that was?
Very natural. We shared just enough information to start a conversation.
And we left room for more questions.
Perfect. That's exactly how you want to do it.
I think we've covered this topic really well today.
I agree. Let's wrap things up.
All right, before we go, we want to hear from you, our wonderful listeners.
Yes, we have a challenge for you today.
In the comments below, tell us about yourself.
Write 2 or 3 sentences. You can say your name, where you're from, what you do, or what you like.
For example, hi, I'm Maria. I'm from Mexico. I love learning English and playing guitar.
Or, hello, my name is Ahmed. I'm a teacher from Egypt. I enjoy reading and spending time with my family.
Keep it simple and have fun with it.
We'll read all the comments, and we might even respond to them.
We really want to get to know our community better.
So don't be shy. Share a little bit about yourself.
And please, if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to English Conversation Journal.
Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share this with anyone learning English.
Your support helps us create more content like this.
Thank you all so much for listening today.
It's been a pleasure having you here.
Keep practicing your English. Every conversation is progress.
Until next time, take care, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.